Pekingese. Pekingese is a popular companion dog whose name is translated from English as Peking and indicates its Chinese origin. It is considered the dog of the Chinese emperors, which was bred more than 2,000 years ago. However, the exact date of the appearance of the breed is unknown. In any case, it is one of the oldest dog breeds, and there are many legends surrounding its origin. According to one of them, a prince and a wizard fell in love with a simple girl at the same time, but the girl chose the prince. The angry wizard turned the girl into a lotus flower and the prince into a witch. However, he could not overcome their love. The devotion of the lovers touched the Buddha, who blessed them, so Pekingese became the result of love between a lotus flower and a lotus. In ancient times, there were many references to the Pekingese, and the oldest of them date back to the 5th millennium BC. Their images are on ancient amphorae. There is a version that Pekingese have a common origin with Tibetan Spaniels. However, scientists claim that the ancestors of the Pekingese are the pug and the Japanese chin. Such dogs are mentioned as early as the 8th century. They lived in the imperial palace. Since Pekingese were considered imperial dogs, they were under special protection, and in the 17th century, by the will of the Chinese emperor, they became priests and symbols of China. Each dog was surrounded by special honors, but if the emperor died, his beloved Pekingese was sacrificed with him. At the same time, keeping Pekingese was the privilege of emperors and commoners who, if you got such a dog, you faced the death penalty. However, the strict prohibition was often violated by Buddhist monks. In addition, they were prohibited from being exported outside of China. However, this ban was broken in the second half of the 19th century, when France, the United States and Great Britain occupied China. The British liked the Pekingese they saw in the emperor's summer palace and took them to their homeland. One of the dogs, nicknamed Lootie, was even presented to Queen Victoria. Thus, Great Britain became the new homeland of the breed. Pekingese were shown to the British public in 1873. A kennel was established at Goodwood in 1891, later numbers increased, and in 1894 they were exhibited at the Chester Show. In 1896 the breed was officially recognized, and in 1898 the first breed was bred. A standard was written. Characteristics of the Pekingese breed. The dog of this breed has a sensitive character, despite its carefree pride and need for a lot of attention. Pekingese really do not like being rudely addressed or shouted at. In addition, they are prone to jealousy, and if there are other animals in the house, they will compete for the owner's attention. Despite this, Pekingese are ideal pets for both experienced and inexperienced owners. They are great companions, and their easygoing physical activity means they are also well suited to the elderly and disabled. These dogs are prone to yawning. Pekingese are not very suitable for impatient people or those who do not have enough time for their pets. These dogs are also not the right choice for people looking for peace and quiet, as they often snore and sneeze. Despite the fact that Pekingese have periods of activity, they mostly like to sit and lie down. Sometimes dogs of this breed are stubborn and uncommunicative, and also very selfish, especially when it comes to their belongings or food. Pekingese get along well with older children who treat them gently. Given their small size, Pekingese can get injured when handled roughly, so they don't get along very well with small children who don't yet understand how to properly handle animals. These dogs are usually polite to strangers, but can sometimes be very suspicious of them. Due to their proud and self-confident nature, it is difficult for them to learn something new. Pekingese care. Pekingese belongs to dog breeds that are not very easy to care for. Be more assertive. They are smart but stubborn dogs, so they will quickly make their own rules if you don't. Brush your dog daily. He has a very thick undercoat that tangles easily if he is not well groomed. Pekingese are usually bathed once or twice a month. It is possible to cut a Pekingese if he does not participate in exhibitions. A short haircut reduces tangles and the need for constant combing, as well as the amount of wool in the house, as these dogs shed quite a lot. Regularly clean the ears and folds on the dog's face. Wipe the Pekingese's eyes and protect them from injuries. Most Pekingese are not very fond of walks. They can put up with them, but prefer to stay at home. However, they still need a little physical activity. Never walk Pekingese in extreme heat. They are very sensitive to overheating.